This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
For those that don't know, behind the scenes here, Lisa quite often will say anything. Too much information being pumped out on a regular basis.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I respect it.
Even the other day, some of Ryder's family was in town, and your sister-in-law, it was just her and I watching TV in the living room, and I burped. And she was like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry."
You think that's crazy? Watch this. Lifts a leg.
I would never do that. In fact, I actually don't have any flatulence. Speaking of too much information,
See,
I'm
here
going to
you
go into
go.
this, though. I don't. I'm just a burper.
Right.
Honestly.
But your burps smell real bad.
No, they don't. They actually don't.
Okay. Well, we wanted to do a quick round of too much information this morning. Start the week off right. I know that this started because you were telling me about trimming your nose hairs, and they got,
Yes.
they're like sharp in there right now.
Yes, I don't know why I did this. It's because I was playing with mini scissors, and I was like, what can I cut with these?
So you just started trimming nose
So
hairs.
I just like got in there, and I was like, this is fun.
You probably could have used normal sized ones, hey?
Okay, that's so mean. But you're not wrong.
By the way, we always make fun of each other's noses.
We both have we have the biggest
it's a fair
noses
playground.
in morning radio history, I think.
Oh, excuse me. I just ran into that microphone.
Yeah, oopsies.
My too much information for this morning is I went to the dermatologist, got a couple moles checked.
Good for you. I actually have a dermatologist appointment booked for August.
Nice.
So shout out to us for getting our moles checked, because we are moly.
My doctor recommended it. So I went and got a couple checked, and they ended up like not liking them, so cutting them out or like scraping them off and to test them. And I haven't heard back, which is good, because they said we'll let you know within 2 weeks if
They're cancerous.
yes. So that seems to be good. But my too much information is that the one was quite scabby, and I could kind of feel it. I couldn't really look at it in the mirror. I could just reach back.
It was mid-back.
Mid-back, yeah. And I don't have a very flexible neck. Anyway, so I was just seeing how it was healing up, and it's gone somewhere,
Ew.
the scab. So
What?
I don't know where it ended up. Probably shower, but maybe not. Like maybe...
It could be in your work chair right now.
No, it was
You
this
could be
morning that
sitting
it
on
was
it.
gone. In a shirt somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, that's my too much information.
Oh my gosh. I'm ill. Ryan wrote in saying I smoke naked.
Yes.
That's dangerous. Like, you live on the edge. Tips wrote in saying your dog probably ate it. That is really foul.
Super
Hey,
nasty.
Speaking of dogs, this is also a TMI. We could be gross in the 6 a.m. hour,
Early
right?
morning TMI, yeah.
Our boss isn't up yet. I asked a question on Instagram because I noticed that my foster dog has a lot of eye boogers. And I was like, is this a problem? Because like I've already had the medicated eye drops. It didn't work. So is he just naturally always going to have gross eyes that I have to wipe out? And one of the responses was, just deal with it. Pick them out and let him eat them. You're blocked.
That's disgusting, but
People are disgusting.
that's what we're doing here.
Good morning, lovelies. I'm a paramedic working right now, and I secretly hate my patient.
Interesting. I like that they texted that during while this is happening.
Christine wrote in saying, I secretly wish my husband would get a cyst so I can pop it. I've never understood the fascination of that, the satisfaction of it, the show Dr. Pimple Popper. I even saw my algorithm on TikTok is trying to tell me that I should go for a relaxing facial, because now I'm getting all of these videos of businesses that do really relaxing facials, but then it'll cut to a scene where they're popping the blackheads, and I'm like, no, this was supposed to be a relaxing watch.
Mandy shared a story from this weekend about a guy who gave her too much information on a date. We'll let that fly, right?
Yeah.
She said that he opened up about how he was very small in certain areas.
This was on the first date?
Yeah.
Yeah, get it out of the way.
But she said we hadn't even like kissed or anything yet. I was like, I didn't need to know that yet. That's what she shared with us. So she just felt like it was too much information for the time. Maybe the second date.
Okay.
But you think this is a smart move? You get it out there, then he's got nothing to worry about. He could be himself.
Yeah, and if it's something that you're not interested in, then you're not wasting your time.
I'd be really sad. Mm-hmm. Like
There's specific dating sites for small.
Is there?
Yeah. Aren't you on it?
I was waiting for some. I was waiting. I knew you were coming out with something there.
This text here says, TMI, I'm attracted to Hagrid from Harry Potter. Is that bad? No, I like a tall man too.
Yeah.
Tall, strong, kind.
Nice beard.
Good hair.
Yeah.
Lives alone in the woods. I get it. I'm into that too.
Slowly getting more and more into it too, eh? Like just that pace of life seems awesome.
It really does.
So sometimes you'll try to make good, healthy choices when it comes to nutrition, and then later on you find out that is not a healthy option.
Yeah, Matt wrote into 780-784-7107 saying, I thought vitamin water was healthy.
Mm-hmm. It has water right there in the name.
And vitamin.
Brilliant marketing campaign.
It's really smart, but
it's juice.
It's sugared water.
Yeah.
There's so much sugar in it. I remember hearing that the Santa Fe chicken salad from Earl's has almost 1,000 calories in it. And I was like, I'm getting a burger. Like, if I'm going to be consuming 1,000 calories,
yeah,
I'm going to enjoy it. Not that salad's bad. It's actually quite delicious.
And that's not an unruly amount of calories.
No, absolutely not.
If it's the main meal of your day, I suppose.
Yeah.
Now, we know most candy isn't good for you, but just how bad is it? Check this out.
A new lawsuit may have you thinking twice before tasting the rainbow. A California man claims Skittles are unfit for human consumption. He's suing the candy maker Mars, claiming Skittles are made with a known toxin, titanium dioxide. In 2016, Mars said it was planning on getting rid of the chemical compound from its products, but the lawsuit claims it's still being used, including in Skittles.
Interesting. I don't know who was playing the child's instrument in the background of that news story, but I hated it.
The xylophone?
Yeah. So you can
Taste the rainbow.
And soon you'll be able to
Taste the
lawsuit.
Taste the titanium dioxide. Speaking of, Andy wrote in saying, my guess is Pop Rocks. That's what they thought the lawsuit was about when we teased it earlier on the show. And it just got me thinking, like, how do Pop Rocks actually work? When your saliva dissolves the candy, it allows the pressurized carbon dioxide to escape, which makes that popping sound. And there was that rumor for a long time that if you eat Pop Rocks and then pop, that your stomach would explode.
Okay. I wouldn't suggest eating Mentos and then drinking Diet Pop.
Okay, is that a thing?
Well,
I mean, I've seen the videos.
Yeah, I'm sure it would have a similar reaction in your stomach.
Oh my gosh.
Dare you?
No, dare you.
We had a friend of mine on Twitter was talking about this. Just found out a healthy salad I've been eating on a regular basis has 97 grams of fat.
We were talking last week on the show how you're really into sunflower seeds. And Tips wrote in and ruined them for you, saying how much fat is actually in
like a handful or in like a half cup. And I was like, oh no, because when I go on long drives, I eat like a whole bag.
And you're like, this seems decently healthy. There's so little.
Why are my pants tight every time I go on vacation?
Dude, the first time I checked, if you love something, don't check the back of the box. Because I used to, every single time I go to the dollar store, I would get a box of Junior Mints.
And just eat them before you get to the parking lot.
Oh, I would pour them down my throat. And then when I checked the sugar content, I was like, ooh. That's why I always have a cavity.
It's pretty wild when you do actually look into some stuff, though. You're like, oh, no wonder, drinking water is by far the best option. Like, out of anything that you can do with your day, drink some more water.
Yeah, I'd say.
Clean it out.
Anyway, this whole Skittles lawsuit thing is making me wonder, are they going to go on sale?
It sounds like Adele's going to make good on her Vegas residency that was originally planned for, January and then postponed?
Yeah, she said she just was not ready. And it was just announced this morning. Words can't explain how ecstatic I am to finally be able to announce these rescheduled shows. I truly was heartbroken to have to cancel them. So more details at Adele.com if you're interested.
It was kind of strange. Like, she pinned it on COVID and that, somebody, her, tour organizer or whatever had gotten COVID, and so that's why
I don't know.
They couldn't go with the first few, but then all of a sudden just all the other dates were postponed as well.
They weren't prepared.
Sounds strange. It was fishy that she blamed it on COVID is all I'm saying. You're gonna blame that on moving it back 9 months?
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, and those tickets were not cheap either. So there were a lot of upset people.
You're a little upset that it's coming back.
Well, I was like, oh, if she holds this off any longer, maybe I'll just sub in. Hello? Is it me you're looking
That's
for?
Lionel Richie.
Oh, right. I can't remember how Adele's Hello song goes. I just came to say hello.
It's Dragonette, I believe. That one. This is
the problem is like when you're not prepared. Oh, yeah, right. This one. Oh, man, I would love to be in the crowd for this in Vegas. Hello. When does she say it?
It's
Hello,
me.
you're looking for...
No, you're singing Lionel Richie again.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you wouldn't do well there.
No. That's why she wasn't ready. She probably kept screwing up and singing the Lionel Richie lyrics.
Fair enough. There's another Vegas residency coming as well.
Okay.
You won't be excited about this, and it still makes no sense to me why you don't like these guys.
I know exactly who it is. U2.
Yes.
The only U2 song that I like is One Love, but specifically the one where it's featuring Mary J. Blige. Other than that, not interested. I'm still mad at them for thinking they can just put their album on my phone. I still haven't figured out how to get it off my phone. So whenever my phone connects in my vehicle, it's like some wolf song from the U2 album that I'm like, Raised by Wolves or something. And I'm like, what the heck is this?
They're terrific. They have a plethora of terrific songs.
I know that this is very offensive to people because U2 is a big deal, but there's something, though it's you know what it was? The Vertigo song. It's so bad.
No, it's a great song. Oh, you're really pissing me off. Madison Square Garden Entertainment is nearing completion with them for a Las Vegas residency. So the MSG Sphere is a near $2 billion project.
Whoa. That
was announced in early 2018. It's just off the Vegas Strip, close to the Venetian. But yeah, that's where they're going to be performing. And it's like 18,000 seats or something. There's 23 VIP suites. It's going to be pretty awesome.
There are so many people texting in right now agreeing with me. What is it about U2 that irks us? Is it that they put their album on our phone for free? And Vertigo?
They know that was a mistake. They know that was a mistake. They shouldn't have pushed a free album on us. Look at all of us complaining about free music. Get out of here. Band rules. You are a strange person, Lisa Evans.
It all started when I saw a tweet from someone that wrote, Kylie Jenner's voice gives me ASMR. Mm-hmm. And I went, what is ASMR? And then I looked into it, and it's
like brain tickles.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like that relaxing feeling you get when you hear a certain sound. Mm-hmm. Or even if someone like plays with your hair, you get that ASMR feeling. It's a very relaxing, comforting
vibe.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people use ASMR to help them sleep. And it's not just Kylie Jenner's voice. It's things like crinkling paper.
Chewing on candies.
Playing with stones.
I'm seeing more and more TikTok accounts that are embracing the ASMR. Like there's one girl that just films herself eating candy. That's it. And I'm pretty sure she's making money doing it.
Unbelievable. At least getting free candy.
Getting a lot of free candy.
So yesterday you were in some kind of weird half meditation, half nap zone is what I would describe it as. And I walked by and you had the ASMR cranked up on your phone right by your head.
Yeah. So sometimes I will admit that I will listen to like a Kylie Jenner compilation off YouTube because I agree that her voice is very soothing. She kind of talks like this. And then it just... it relaxes me.
Right.
It's weird, I know.
This is what you were listening to yesterday, though.
Yeah.
With like your eyes rolled back in the back of your head, like really taking it in.
Oh, I love it so much.
But I wrecked it for you.
You did. So Ryder walks by and he's like, are you just listening to somebody chewing on corn nuts? And I was like, no, it's someone walking on a gravel trail, but thanks for ruining it.
Like, listen. Sounds like corn nuts. Sounds like somebody's really enjoying a bag of corn nuts.
Somebody's like just giving her with a bag of wheat crunch. So it ruined it for me, and I had to turn it off, and then I couldn't properly nap. I was so mad. But I don't even know how I found that one. I think I just searched ASMR sleep on my podcast app on my iPhone, and there was a nature sound one. And I can't listen to the waterfalls because it makes me have to go to the bathroom.
Okay, that's how you ended up peeing the bed that time.
Okay, that's never happened. That was a rumor.
Okay.
And then I also can't listen to birds chirping because I don't like birds. Because then I start having nightmares about crows and stuff.
Right. You've done way too much animal research over the years to know how crazy birds can be.
Have you ever Googled the wingspan of an eagle?
See, this is
7 feet.
This is why she can't listen to birds. So if you have any other suggestions as to ASMR stuff Lisa should check out.
Yeah, what are you into? Because apparently my gravel trail isn't good enough.
Play 107, Ryder and Lisa. It is time for Unsung Heroes, where we give shout-outs to people, places, and things that don't always get the attention that they deserve. Let me be your hero.
Shout out to the Spray Park. A great spot to enjoy some free entertainment with hundreds of kids, overpriced ice cream trucks, and the perfect opportunity to get a wart on your foot and perhaps some pink eye.
Wow, what were you doing at that water park?
Okay, so I went to the water park over the weekend for my nephew's birthday, and there was a kid talking to me. He was like 2 feet away from me, but I was like, he has pink eye. And then I watched him go into the spray park and like get water in his face, and then it's dripping down into like just everything about it. I was like, get me out of here.
Okay.
I love my nephew, but I was like, I gotta go.
This isn't for me. Shout out to Jordan Peele, whose new horror film has topped the box office this weekend yet again. Have you seen it?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Have you? Yeah, I know. Have you seen it?
Nope. The movie's called Nope.
Sorry for the confusion.
Shout out to pennies. They were discontinued and then they all just disappeared? Where did they go? I used to have pennies all over the place.
True.
Where are they?
Just gone.
Are they in a fountain somewhere?
Shout out to Matthew Kachuk for telling the Flames he wanted out. No doubt. And then getting traded to Florida this weekend. It'll take him a while to get down there, though, as turtles don't move very fast.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Thanks.
Shout out to all of the potholes that have been filled on, wait a minute, all the major roads that the Pope is driving on today. Can he visit every summer?
And just hit different streets?
Yes, please.
Like,
Specifically, the residential area that I reside in.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
Also, shout out to the Pope, who, like Lisa said, is here right now. If you're wondering which car he's in, it's the one with the huge hat sticking out of the sunroof. Have you ever done something at work that you hope nobody would find out about? That's what we're doing right now, is we're going to have a little at-work confessional.
Yep. This after a video has gone viral of a BC realtor drinking milk from a customer's fridge. So he's in one of his clients' their home.
Checking things out as he's probably writing up, like, how many rooms there is, things like that, yeah.
For sure. Getting some photos, video footage,
Sure.
and got thirsty. Chugging the milk.
I mean, if I wasn't lactose intolerant, I would have spent a lot more time chugging milk, especially chocolate milk.
Like after work, my dad would always come home and just guzzle back 2 huge glasses of milk. Loves milk. But I don't remember the last time I witnessed someone chug milk.
Straight from the carton,
Never.
too.
It just never seems to happen anymore.
How does this realtor not know that, like, almost every house has cameras somewhere in it now?
Oh, there's always someone watching.
He should have known better and, like, got a glass. If I was getting a realtor and I saw that they went into the fridge and poured a glass of juice or milk, I wouldn't be mad. If I saw them chugging from the jug, then I'd have an issue, right?
I mean, if you're craving milk, it's kind of weird to go into a convenience store and get milk to go.
Yeah, are those even a thing anymore?
I think so. I think they have like the little containers.
Brandon says, I don't drink water. I drink milk instead, close to 4 liters a day. Brandon, mix in some waters, dude.
Brandon's never going to have osteoporosis.
Good point. Confess about something you've done at work when you thought nobody was watching. Maybe you got busted. Maybe you didn't, and you just want to share the secret.
Yeah, we'll keep it anonymous.
Let us know if you want to keep a anonymous, yeah.
I'm trying to think of something that I've done.
Oh, I have about 800 stories.
No.
Yeah, I do. Why don't you give one from your serving days? You used to grease chicken wings off people's plates.
Why would I ever do that? Chicken wings are so expensive.
Yeah, so you'd just take one off the plate,
I would
set
never
it on a side
steal
dish.
food off of a fresh plate. Maybe if they were like packing it up to go in the back. I'm just kidding. I've never done that. But I
Okay.
have heard of people that do that, where they'll steal food.
Oh, you've heard of others that have done that, huh?
Shania wrote in saying, I sneak my phone into work and I could 100% lose my job if they found out. What kind of job doesn't let you bring your phone in?
She may have wanted to keep that anonymous.
Oh. But it's such a unique name. Oops.
Yeah, I was gonna keep it anonymous if I read that one.
Okay, I'm gonna. Just kidding. That's actually not her name. I screwed up the names.
Yeah, it's
actually someone else.
Shauna. You just mispronounced it as Shauna.
Yeah, there we go. This text, which will also remain anonymous, says, when my mom retired last year, she stole a printer. Okay, your mom is cool.
The printer.
How do you get away with that?
Yeah.
Printers are huge.
Well, they must have been a smaller, like, office desktop printer, not the one like that we have here. You'd need a 3/4 ton truck to get that unit out. You still haven't confessed to anything, and that's what we're doing right now.
I'm pretty sure I'm innocent.
Oh, really? Like, what about maybe serving shots and pretending you spilled them so you could keep the money? None of that? You didn't do any of those little server hacks?
That doesn't even make sense. I will admit sometimes I would like pretend to do a shot with customers so they think I was friends with them and like, oh, we did a shot together, but I would pour it down the sink. But I think every server does that.
You'd also keep them and hide them and then resell them.
Why would I ever do that? Where am I going to hide them?
I'm just saying.
Where am I going to put it? I mean, I have my own little cupboard that I put shots in.
I'm just saying you got up to some greasy stuff when you were a server.
Okay, sometimes I'd walk by the ATM just to see if people left $20 bills. And
see, now we're starting to get somewhere.
There were lots of times that people were a bit too intoxicated and they forgot that last 20, so I would take it. Wouldn't you? What are you going to do? Leave it for the next person to take? No. There was a block of cheese that got stolen from our work fridge, and the owner of said block cheese, he doesn't work here anymore, but he was so upset because cheese is expensive. Also, who just steals someone's block of cheese?
Yeah, full block.
Nobody would confess. So we brought in a lie detector test. I'm pretty sure there was like 2 of our on-air hosts that just didn't show up to the exam. So that narrowed it down.
Yeah, I think they split the cheese.
You think they had a little picnic
Yeah.
here at work?
So you can rat yourself out in your situation. You're actually kind of narking on your friend.
I love it.
Yeah, like one of my best friends that I lived with in university. So we're all from Saskatchewan, and we moved up, 3 of us, so me, a female friend, and a male friend. And for some reason, the guy just like refused to buy toilet paper, like was so embarrassed at the store. And so, oh my God, this was so long ago, but still so funny. Yeah, he was just like, I'm not putting it in my cart. I'm never buying it. If it's my turn to buy groceries, like, too bad. I'm not doing it.
I feel like that is a known, like a common thing with some people just will not buy toilet paper.
Really?
Yeah, they're embarrassed to be carrying it in a store.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gloat. I show off that I get the expensive stuff.
Well, we did not. That was not our solution. So my one friend was, she's a nurse now, but she was in nursing school and doing an internship at one of the hospitals here in the city. And so she started stealing the wheels of toilet paper. Like, I don't know if you know the ones I mean, but they're like literally like a small tractor tire. They're massive.
Yeah, okay. Of the single ply, right?
Oh yeah, it's the worst. Like it's like a cheap quality paper towel. Like it's awful. And so yeah, she took the bus too. So we'd see her coming home, and like the backpack would be expanded widthwise on her back, and we knew like she was bringing supplies home. And we lived in a really old home, and so like there was just no toilet paper holder that we could even buy that would hold this. So you either sat like propped against the bathtub, or just like laid flat on the floor, and you had to kind of like step over it when you went to use the washroom.
So any guest knew that you were stealing toilet paper.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah, and it became like a really running joke because we had lots of people from back home come and visit and stay with us, and they were like, yeah, well, like, this is Morgan. He won't, chip in. So we've resorted to theft. Yeah.
I love it.
I wonder if he's gotten over that. I wonder if he can go into a store and buy toilet paper in 2022.
You know what? I should ask. He lives in Saskatoon again, but I'll report back.
Yeah, he probably got a bidet instead, so he never has to do it.
Or he just started ordering online, right?
Yeah, but like, what about when the beginning of the pandemic, when everyone was panic buying toilet paper?
Not him.
Not him.
The Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.